Yes, hello, and once again, this is Santana talking about math, and in this video, we're going to be determining the surface area of a trapezoidal prism. As you can see here, that means that two of the sides are made of trapezoids, and then you have four other faces. So we're gonna delve into how to get the surface area for this. First and foremost, I would recommend that you take a look at the faces that are here, and it kind of looks like this. Then you have a rectangle that's attached to that, and another trapezoid that looks like that. Then you have another piece like that, there, there. So that's the general gist of what you have here. It's good to also try and figure out what numbers go on each side of each face. So here you're going to have 8 yards. So that means that's also 8. Here you have 12, because that's the 12 over here on the top. Okay, and that means this is 12, this is 12, and this is 12. Those are all 12. So behind the trapezoid here you have 4 and 4. You have 5 over here and 5 over here. So this is 5 and this is 5. Now what are the pieces that connect, right? Like this would be attached to that right there, so that means that's 5 as well. 5, because those pieces would be touching when you put it back together. So then that means that this is 4, this is 4, and then that final piece would be on the top, this one here. So this would be 5 and 5. There you go. The rectangles are easy. The rectangles are easy because they're length times width. So you're going to have, from what I can see, 12 times 5 twice. So 12 times 5, and that happens twice. You're going to add that to 12 times 4, which happens once. You're going to add that to 12 times 8, which also happens once. And then you have the 2 trapezoids. So we're going to add that to, run out of space there, 2. And if you recall, the formula for the trapezoid is base 1 plus base 2. That's the first part, which is 5 plus 8, because those are the two sides that are parallel on the trapezoid. So 5 plus 8, and you multiply that by the height, which the perpendicular line to that, to those two bases, is 4. So times 4. And then after that, you divide it by 2. Funny thing about that is you have times 2 in the front of that, and then divide 2 in the back, which means they're going to kind of divide each other out, if you will. Alright, so now all we have to do is use PEMDAS. So 12 times 5 is 60, and we have 2 of those. Right, and then 12 times 4 is 48. Then 12 times 8 is 96. And you have, let's see, 2 times 13 times 4 divided by 2. So 2 times 13 is 26, as we said. And 26 times 4 is 104. And then divide that by 2 is 52. So the 2 trapezoids are 52. And we're going to change this back to 120 over here, because 60 times 2 is 120, plus the 48, plus 96, plus 52. And the grand total is, let's see, I'm just typing this out, 316. 316 yards squared. That is our grand answer. 316 yards squared. Okay, so just a quick overview. I looked at the trapezoidal figure. I kind of drew out the shapes so I knew where everything was. I made sure that I knew where the numbers go on each shape. Then I did length times width for each rectangle. And for the two trapezoids, we did base 1 plus base 2 times the height, and then divide that by 2. And then you just follow PEMDAS.